launching my YouTube here real quick. Set this up. All right. Let's see how we do this morning. I need to pin the comment. Hey, Josh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let me see if I can type this in and pin it real quick. Let me see here. Comment. There we go. There we go. Should be pinned right now. We'll see. Can you guys see the pinned comment with the phone number? I can't see it. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Chris. Good morning, Nina. I'm trying to, you can't see it. Let me see. I can't pin it. All right. Let's see. I'll have to get somebody else to type it in and pin it. All right. Let's keep contributing to these little gift goals here. Tap the screen, share the live. You can call in to debate 812-610-8985. Or you can request up here on TikTok. But we're looking for opposition right now. Thank you, Jazz. Yeah, on YouTube it's on the screen. I was talking about TikTok up here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out up here on TikTok. No, MAGA, you can't, and I'm blocking you because you keep spamming the chat, so you're out of here. All right. All right, if you are a Trump supporter, MAGA, or whatever, request up or call in 812-610-8985. I don't know how to get on the necessary conversation, so I wouldn't even, yeah, I would go on there, but they probably don't even know who I am. So, all right. Thank you. Photos. Oh, down here we have a zero. We have 10, a 10 super chat gift go right here. You can get a shout out, have a comment read out loud, make a small donation to the live, since we are a crowd funded platform. So thank you. All right. Thank you, Carlos. Hey, Bino. Trump supporters request up. We got to continue to tap the screen and share the live so we can get these numbers up here. We need to get to about 200 people and then hopefully start seeing some more MAGA. Sean, if you go to the link tree in my bio, it's in there, but you got to scroll out of the live to do it. Let's see here. I'm not taking friendlies right now, so friendlies stop asking to come up. Sean, if you get the shirt, uh, send me a message, and then I want when you get it, I want you to send me a pic wearing it because I'm trying to build a video of people wearing my merch. Terry's TikTok, come on up here. That sounds like a Trump supporter comment. Tell me why you're so threatened by my nose ring. Let's have that conversation. I can't bump up the sound. I don't know what to tell you. It's as loud as it'll go, as far as I know. Yeah, everything's as loud as it'll go. Yeah, it's up all the way. So yeah, volume was up all the way. Richard, if you go to out of the live, the link tree in the profile has it there. It says link tree, and then when you click that, it's the one on the top. Yeah, I know it's good up here, but some people down here are saying that they can't hear me. But is my volume low to everybody on YouTube or just some people? Because see, so if you're having a hard time hearing me, it's on your end because some people can hear me. Um, all right, Abby was in here last night and she wants to talk about shit that I've already talked about, trying to start problems. And so you are blocked from this live permanently. So there's that. We'll see you later. All right. Hey, Tay, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. If you can't hear me on YouTube, it's on your end. So you have to figure that out. Sorry. All right. The king, come on up here, says at 65. You okay? Well, you're a bot. Trump needs the boot, 100%. Yes, Devin, I'm the motorcycle guy. Yes, that's me. I'm the motorcycle guy. This guy's going to be a problem that I bring up right now. Watch. Age, check it out. He won't last 30 seconds. Watch. Age, state, and who you voted for. I'm not voting for Trump nor any. See, I told you. I told you. Anytime people are in the chat and say, bring me up, it's always something stupid. So, hey, Iowa. Hello, hello, hello. Wario Sandwich Man. What's up, what's up, what's up? All right, let's check the chat. Queue here, see who wants to come up. Gash Grew Scott. Let's see what this guy has to say. Imagine he's going to be a problem too. Thank you, Agent. Appreciate that. I think my videos my videos are pretty popular. Rough House Genetics, you're on here. I'm gonna send you a request. If you don't come up, I'm banning you from the live permanently because you're always running your mouth and not coming up. I might be at Newburgh today, Cooper. I got to get out and do some gunny in the wild. That's always a good hot spot. So you might see me in there today after the gym. All right, Rough House, you're gone forever. See ya. Have a nice life. Y'all keep trolling the chat and don't come up. I'm just gonna boot you forever. Yes, I have a nose ring. Need a bigger boat is gonna get kicked because he's worried about a nose ring and his invites are turned off. What's up, HP Brett? New York Steve, what's up? What's up? What's up? Come on, Trump supporters, request up. You guys have so much to say in the chat, but you never come up. Let's see what J Ray, if you're a friendly, I'm just gonna put you back in the chat. J Ray, age, state, and who you voted for. J Ray, age. Georgia for. Who'd you vote for? Trump. All right. Tell me why you like Trump. Why'd you be there in Kentucky? See, you guys always don't. You guys need like some new content because I've talked about that numerous times, and that gets you an immediate kick. So you don't want you guys always like to try to shoot the messenger and never talk about Trump. So have a nice life. You're a P word. All right. Thanks, Tin Man. Let's block J Ray permanently because he's a P word. See you later. Get some new material. All right. Uh, Joaquim or whatever her name is. If you're a Trump supporter, come up. I'm not happy with my own party, but if you're a Trump supporter, come up and let's have a conversation. Mud Happy Mama. I love talking to women Trump supporters. Come up here. She says, God bless our brilliant president. We are so proud of him. Come on up here, Mud Happy Mama. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about that. Okay, well, you didn't vote. You're part of the problem. David with a $2 super chat says, keep fighting the good fight, Gunny. Yut, yut, David, Semper Fi, my friend. We are now at 1 of 10 super chats down here. Citizen J, all right. Okay, Joaquin, you are booted here forever because I gave you two opportunities to come up here and you're not coming up. So I'm just gonna make it real simple for you. Now you never have to see my live. Do a lot of chest, 77. Do a lot of chest. That's all I say, and a lot of flies. Yes, New York Steve. Trump has doomed America 100%. I remember not that long ago, Trump supporters were like, release the files. And now they're like, run from the files 100%. Yeah. Look, Seven Andre, nose ring tells us all we need to know. Seven, you have a lot to say in the chat about a nose ring. Can you defend the president? Come on up. I sent you a request. Don't be a P word and come up here. Eddie says stolen valor. That's definitely a Trump comment. Come on up here. And I bet you didn't even serve, Eddie, and you're calling me stolen valor. That's probably the truth. Let's see what Mini G has to say. Probably going to be a problem. Age, state, and who you voted for.
28 years old. I'm from West New York. I voted for Kamala, but I just wanted.
Okay, all right. I just sorry. You guys got to respect the live. Don't request up unless if you're a friendly, don't request up unless I say so. So you guys got to learn how to respect the live guidelines until I open it up for um, friendlies. Not trying to be a jerk, but you guys do it all the time. I'm not sure why, but anyway, we're trying to get Trump supporters on here to have debate. So no hate, Mini G, but I'll open it up to friendlies in a little bit. Just hang tight. Yeah, yeah, and I'm not mad, Mini G. I'm not mad. I'm just I ask people all the time. It's just an ongoing issue, but it's not. I'm no hate on you though. I appreciate you. I want to get a couple debates, and I'm going to bring up some friendlies. Yeah, you're good, man, and I appreciate the support 100%. Seven Andre, I'm going to mute you until you come up. Yes, Dash, I'm a Marine. All right, let's continue to knock out these single coin gift goes. Remember, if you come in here and you collect the points here, right, on this link right here to join the team, also have a cash goal that's listed right here. And if we get a mag up here and you don't really like what he's having to say, you can donate and have him booted off here as well. So, Eddie says a lot of Marines turn gay. Eddie, come up here. You also said I was stolen valor. Come on up here. That's a very Trumpy comment. Come on up here. Say that with your full chest, tough guy. Say that with your full chest. I dare you. All right. So, all right. Well, Eddie, you're gone forever. I gave you three chances. You are now blocked from this live permanently. Enjoy your TDS. So, there's that. Torta, I'm going to bring you up here, and if you're not a Trump supporter, I'm going to put you back in the chat. Torta, age, state, and who you voted for.
Already great state of Texas and Donald J. Trump. How about yourself?
Okay, so tell me, what was your number? Like, what do you like about Trump specifically that you voted for him?
The reason why I voted for him was to expose how racist liberal white women are, and
What?
he's
That
done a
doesn't
great
even
job.
that doesn't even make sense. You have to if you're just gonna come up there and spout bullshit, I'm just gonna kick you.
I can
That
explain
that
it.
doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna
Explain
kick you. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna kick you for making such a stupid statement. You're dumb. Don't ever request back up here. You're dumb. You're dumb. Have you ever even seen a woman? I doubt it. Let's see what Too Funny has to say. Too Funny, age, state, and who you voted for.
I am 52, Texas, and I voted for Kamala.
Okay, we're looking for opposition only. Thank you for coming up. I've said that 100 times this morning already. That guy said that he voted for Trump because he wanted to point out the racism of white liberal women. I've never heard of that. Has anybody else ever heard that? I've never heard that. What's up, Gulf Warrior? I just don't have time for that kind of nonsense up here. If you're not going to have a good faith debate up here and you lead with some bullshit like that, I'm just going to kick you because it's dumb. Bad boy, always right, always trolling the chat. I'm going to send you an invite. If you don't come up, I'm going to kick you from the live forever. Come on up here, bad boy. Cold man, same with you. You have a request to come up. If you don't come up, I'm just going to ban you from the live forever. I don't have, you guys are just dumb. This guy says, Jan says, can't wait for you to meet your match and one day it will happen. Jan, come on up here. Oh, your invites are turned off because you're scared. Bad boy, come up. You're telling me I'm scared in the chat. You're not even coming up. So, yeah, make that make sense. Okay, bad boy, you are gone from this live forever since you did not come up. Enjoy your TDS. Tony, I'm sending your request to come up. Your invites are turned off. I'm going to mute you until you come up. And then if you don't, I'm going to ban you from the live forever. So come up. Oh, they're all keyboard warriors. Torta, you're gone forever too, just because you're stupid. And you came back up in the chat. So I don't like I have plenty of people that I can bring up here that actually want to talk. No, I'm not in Indy. I'm back home now, Devin. Let's see. I'm watching the chat here. Do I have any moderators up here on TikTok? Thank you, Fat. Thank you, FTF. Richard, thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get some MAGA up here, guys. It's taking a minute. I apologize. Thank you, Kenton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So just to kind of bring you up to speed, the plan is to go to Florida on the 16th of this month. I've got the trailer, I've got the truck, thanks to all of you guys. Um, Now I am just planning, the route, all that kind of good stuff. But we got to tap the screen, share the live, and get this algorithm kicking in, um, so we can get some debates going on in here. Matt, why is the nose ring killing you? Matt, that sounds like a Trump comment. Matt says the nose ring is killing me. You have 10,000 followers. If you voted for Trump, I just sent you a request. Come up. You guys are scared of fingernail polish, the trans community, and nose rings now. How does MAGA manage to, I want to know, how does MAGA actually like how do you guys manage to even leave the house? That's what I want to know. You're scared. Well, Matt, if you're a Trump supporter, come up here. Did you that's let's ask the chat. If somebody types in the comments the nose ring or I'm dying over the nose ring or the nose ring says it all, does it A sound like a Trump comment, or B, no? A, yes, B, no. Trump comment, yes or no? I want to know. Does that sound like a Trump? Does that sound like a Trump comment? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm just making sure. Uh, See, so the majority says A, Trump supporter. Natalie, you're a Trump supporter. Come on up here. Natalie's a Trump supporter. If you don't come up, Natalie, request up, or I'm going to kick you from the live. Your invites are turned off. Natalie, request up. Request up. I love talking to women Trump supporters. Tell me why you voted for Trump. Come on, let's have that conversation. I know she's not going to come up 100%. If she does, it'll be a miracle. Still not requested up. Let's talk to Patrick and see what he says. Patrick, if you come up here and you're not a Trump supporter, I'm going to kick you back into the chat. Yeah, they should be ashamed. Let's try Casper. If you're not a Trump supporter, I'm going to put you back into the chat. Casper, age, state, and who you voted for.
I just wanted to say I love your nose ring.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate you. Somebody likes the nose ring, and it's a guy. So that says something. Yeah, internalized female misogyny, something like that. Let's see what Monty has to say. Yes, I'm the motorcycle guy with the F Trump flag. Monty, age, state, and who you voted for.
27 voted for Trump.
And then you obviously are deaf. I said, what state are you in?
I got a question. Why are you calling old lady?
Okay. If you don't stick to my answering my comments and you don't engage in the conversation, this is not your live. If you want to start another platform and ask questions about me, you do that on your own time. But we're up here to talk about why you like Trump. So stop being a wuss bag. Artie Art says, how old are we, Gunny? Nose ring and painted nails. Artie, come up here. That's definitely a Trumper comment. Come up here and tell me why you're scared of nose rings on a man and fingernail polish. Come on. All right, Mel Vamp, come on up here. You are making a Trump. You're a Trump supporter by your comment. Come on up here and do and defend him up here, not in the chat. Up here on the live. They can't. I know they can't follow instructions. CW says I love Trump. Then come up here and tell me why you love Trump. I'm gonna send you an invite. You have 1,500 followers. Come on, tell me why you love Trump.
Hey, how are you?
All right, age, state, and who you voted for.
My age, I'm 20 years old and I'm from West Virginia. And I actually just want to say I lied. I fucking hate Trump.
Okay. Thank you for
He's a
being on
piece
the
of shit. Fuck
thank you for
Trump.
being thank you for being on the right side. I appreciate that. All right. Artie Art, I'm gonna mute you from the live since you don't want to come up here and you want to chirp in the chat. You can also call in at 812-610-8985 as well if you want to do that, if you're too scared to come up in the box. Natalie, I'm gonna mute you until you decide to come up here and have that conversation in here. Why do I hate Trump? You can ask me up here on the chat. Son, the nose ring. Matt, I'm gonna mute you because I've already requested you. You can come up here and have a conversation why you like Trump. Yes, Tommy hates my fingernail polish. I'm gonna mute you till you decide to come up and have a conversation. I can tell all you Trump supporters are in here chirping in the chat and not coming up. So I'm just gonna mute you. Then that's all that's gonna happen. So I know you guys can't defend him at this point, but you sure may try to do so in the chat, but you can never come up here. I don't decline you when you join. I decline you when you don't answer my questions. That's why I decline you. All right, we got somebody calling in. Age. Okay, you're on. Gunny speaks out. Age, state, and who you voted for.
45.
45. What state are you in? What state are you in? Hello? Hello? All right. All right. Every person who makes a saying about you is automatically yes. 666, yes. Anybody that says, man, the nose ring, man, the painted nails, all that, they're definitely Trump supporters. I've been doing this long enough. I can tell the way that they talk. They're just too scared to admit it, just like you. And you guys have so much to say in the chat, but you never want to come up and have a conversation. And we all know why. So that's just the truth. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's on you. All right, let's see. We need seven more of these little guys right here. What are they called? We need seven more of these hot cross buns. We'll complete that right there. Let's take this to 40,000 here. Don't forget to join my team right here. Collect your points. That'll give us a boost in the algorithm there. We are at 1 of 10 on the super chats down here. So if you want to shout out down here on YouTube and you want to support the live, um, you can do so by doing a super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what do we got here? Let me reset this. Let's do tiny bunnies. All right, we got a caller. Let's see if they manage to come up. All right. You are on Gunny Speaks Out. Age, state, and who you voted for.
Hey, 75, Nevada, and I voted for Harris.
Okay, I'm looking for opposition only, but thank you for calling in. All right. All right. I guess you guys are gonna force me to talk about what's going on in the news. Since y'all are scared to come up, let's check the chat. Let's check the queue right here. All right, you guys already had your shot at coming up. Let's see what Haywood. If you come up and you're not a Trump supporter, I'm gonna put you back in the chat. Haywood, age, state, and who you voted for.
Yeah, I was just kidding. Like, nose ring looks scary as fuck.
Okay, that's Trump supporters for you. So yeah. All right. Hey, Michael C. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's check out this guy. Age, state, and who you voted for.
60 something, and I voted for Trump.
Okay, what state are you in, sir?
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, so what do you like about Trump that made you vote for him?
I mean, I like all of his policies, and just and as much as I like his policies, I don't like the candidates that you put up there last time.
Okay, I didn't put a candidate up there. Hang on one sec.
Yeah, you're right.
Hang on.
You're right about
I need to do a shout out to Bert with a $20 super chat. It says keep up the great work, Gunny. 39, great state of Alaska. Did not vote for a MAGA dumbassery. Thank you, Bert, so much. I appreciate you. All right, you got a lot of background noise. You need to do something about your background noise.
Well, my people in my phone's not working, so I have to have it on speaker.
Okay, name one Trump
Okay.
policy. Name one Trump policy.
Well, his may not be a policy, but his border policy. I like his border policy.
What's the border policy?
All for getting rid of. Well, just you shouldn't be in this country if you're not an American citizen.
Hmm.
You know.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, you just want to let anybody in this country, I mean, can't just is it fair that Mexico just happens to be our neighbor? I mean, there's people trying to come in here legally from all over the world.
Do you know what do you know what xenophobia is?
Uh, I've heard of it, but I'm not 100% sure what it is.
Mhm.
Oh,
Instead of kicking, okay, do you think that immigrants help build this nation?
no.
You don't think immigrants help build this nation?
Well, I mean, the no. Well, I mean, sure, they come over here, they get jobs, and they build, they help out, yeah.
Uh,
But they're not paying, they're not increasing our, they're not paying taxes over here. I'll put it that way.
they're not paying taxes.
No.
So let me ask you this. So if there's an undocumented immigrant and he's doing like, let's say he's working on a roof somewhere and he goes to a store and buys a Coke, is he paying taxes?
Yeah, yeah, he's paying, yeah, but he's not paying income tax like,
Mhm.
like we are.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah, because I used a lot of illegal aliens in a business I had.
Oh, so okay. So do you believe in law and order?
I do.
Okay, but
I can,
you hired illegal. Hang on.
yeah.
You believe in law and order, but you hired illegal aliens.
But I didn't believe in law and order back then.
Oh, not back then though. You didn't.
It's 25 or 30 years ago.
Oh,
It's
okay.
convenient, isn't it?
It's super convenient, right?
I don't blame guys for wanting to come across the border and improve their life and improve their family. But getting back to the taxes thing, about 4 or 5 of them would live in one 2-bedroom apartment, and they'd send half the money they made
Uh-huh.
back home. So,
Yeah. Is that illegal?
yeah, I think it is.
You think it's illegal?
Well, I think Trump's making it to where you can do it. He's trying to
Trump
pass something.
Trump's
Something
trying to
about
pass a law where you can't send money back to your country.
right.
Can you tell me how that tell me the illegality of that? How does that work?
Well, I mean, these are if you're a citizen, you can do it. You
Oh,
know,
is that right? But it's
yeah.
illegal. It's illegal if you're not a citizen.
I mean, you shouldn't come in this country and number one, you're taking jobs away from citizens
Uh-huh.
by being illegal, and then you're sending half your money home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So why don't you go get a job working in a field then?
I have worked in
Well,
field.
why don't you go back and do it again?
I'm 60 something years old.
I don't care.
I don't care.
They're doing the jobs that Americans don't want to do. So what's the issue?
Yeah,
You already said that you hired them in the past. So make it make
yeah,
sense.
yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we're talking 30 years ago
Yeah.
is when I was doing
It
that.
doesn't change anything.
But
It doesn't change anything.
no, I shouldn't have done that. No,
Yeah.
and they
So
were good guys. They were good Christian men, and
but you just want to
they
kick them out of the country? They're good Christian men, but just kick them out of the country?
the ones that I was associated with in Atlanta. Now I
Hmm.
don't know about the other 99, you know, percent of them, but yeah. Well, let's get back to the Trump thing. He's doing
Hmm.
the right thing by getting them out of this country.
Is he?
Yeah, because we don't know who they are.
We don't.
No,
Okay. Can you explain? Do you know what 18 18 USC 1348 is?
refresh my memory.
Refresh your memory. You used to know what it was?
It seems like I've heard it, but I mean, just jog my memory, maybe.
Jog your memory. Explain to me how claiming asylum works. We'll start there.
Well, you go to the border to where the people cross and people
Uh-huh.
go through, and you go inside and you say, yeah, you'd like to seek asylum here,
Yeah.
or you want to,
And
you
where do
got
you
to
have to be? Where do you have to be to do that?
at the border.
At the border? Do you have to be in? Let's use Mexico as an example. Do you do it from the Mexico side or the United States side?
Well, if you're not from Mexico, you're from south of there. You need to once you come into the southern border of Mexico, you're safe. So you should. Trump's policy of you know keeping them down there.
Uh huh.
really worked, Biden got rid of that the first day.
And what did he do? Tell me what Biden did to make that go away. What did he sign a bill or something and made that happen?
He didn't renew it.
He didn't
He
renew.
didn't renew it.
He didn't renew what? What didn't he renew?
The agreement Trump had with the Mexican government that
What
they'd
and
keep 25,000 army people
yeah, what's the name of the agreement?
at Southern. I don't know.
Well, you're making the
Am
claims.
I
You don't
right though?
know.
So you're just trying to you're just like Parker and you're like Wiener or Diener, whatever his name is. It's trying to catch me and make me look bad.
Well,
That's
yes, that's my job is to make MAGA look bad, 100%, because you guys are dumb.
isn't that in the front?
Because you're up here spouting talking points and you don't know anything about it. You know the words, but you don't know what it means.
I don't need to know case numbers and
No, I didn't say a case number. I want you to tell me what the policy was that Trump had in place that you said Biden got rid of. Tell me what it's called.
um. I can't remember. I can't right off the top of my head, but let me. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Not our southern border, but Mexico's southern border, keeping all the people from Panama and Honduras and all these places from coming into our country by coming through Mexico. They're stopped down there.
Yeah.
They stop them there. They put them in camps and feed them and all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let's get into something else besides technicalities on what it's
Yeah.
called.
Let's get into something else. Let's get into something else besides facts, right?
Was I not factual?
No.
Okay, you explain it to me then.
No, when you make a claim, you have to explain it to me.
Well, that's just about as stupid as anything I've ever heard.
Hey, okay, we'll shift gears. How's them gas prices treating you right now?
They're a little hard on everybody right
Mhm.
now, but hey, you're talking about the cost of this war.
No, I'm talking about the gas prices.
No, but that's part of the cost of this war, is it not?
Yeah. You remember when Trump said no new wars and he was going to bring the price of gas down? How do you think that's going right now?
It's not a new war.
It's not a new war.
Uh-huh.
We've always been at war with Iran.
Not always.
Oh, so it's a new war?
What is the cost?
No, it's not. No, stop. No, you got to answer the questions, man. So explain to me how it's not a new war.
It's not a new war.
Why? Okay, that's your opinion, but I need you to back up your opinion. Why isn't it a new war? Have we ever been to war with Iran in the past? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so it's a new war then.
No.
Yes. Well, then explain your logic. What
Same conflict we've had.
you just said we weren't at? You just said we weren't in conflict with them. So which one is it?
If Iran could push one button and kill every American, don't you think they'd do it?
What?
If they could push one button and kill every American, they would do it.
Who?
The government of Iran.
What's the government of Iran?
Oh my God! You don't know these things?
You're making the claims. I'm asking you to explain.
Well, you know what is pretty nice about Khomeini?
Khomeini?
Is he? Yeah, he's gone first day he was gone. Then
Yeah.
they bring his son up there. Now he's gone.
Is he?
Trump just keeps killing their leaders every day. And he did this when they were having like 20 of the leaders having the conference.
Uh-huh.
Dropped the bomb on them.
Yeah. Hey, I have a geography question for you, okay? I'm gonna see if you can answer this. What is
How many
the
continents
hang on, what is the shape of Italy?
a boot?
That's right. Good job. See you later. Thank you, Coda, for the $10 cash app to kick that guy. We are now at $40 left on our gift go because of that kind donation there. So what was it me or was that guy lost in the sauce? Was that guy lost in the sauce? Yes or no? I'm so curious. Hang on, I'll make it score. That's MAGA for you, though, right? That's MAGA. All right. Let's check the queue here. Let's see what we got. All right. Looks like we got some uh, fans in the queue here. All right. The number is 812-610-8985 if you want to call in. That guy was pretty fun to talk to. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so that makes me LOL. It makes me LOL. Golf Warrior, are you a Trump supporter? I thought you were friendly. Golf Warrior, are you a Trump supporter? I thought you were friendly. Thanks, Aztec. You're friendly. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm gonna do one more debate and I'm gonna bring you up, man, because I like to talk to my fellow Golf Warrior folks. All right. All right. Let's see. Jimbo says, "What a cockroach on here begging." Calls himself a veteran. Jimbo, that's definitely a Trump supporter comment. You have 4 followers and your invites are turned off. I'm gonna mute you, but if you'd like to come up and have a conversation, we can most certainly do that. Come on up here. Huntsville, we got a couple Desert Storm vets here. Sweet. I need to get a new Desert Storm veteran hat. My hat flew off when I was riding the Harley. So, all right, let's see. This guy says you won't even accept anyone's invites. Monty, you are up here. I'm going to bring you up here one more time, Monty. And if you can't stick to answering the questions and try to have a debate, I'm just going to boot you again. But I'm going to bring you up here. Let's see. Watch Monty. He's not going to make it 30.
Yes,
See, he's already talk. He's already talking, and I didn't even ask him anything yet. So let's take a deep breath. Now, age, state, and who you voted for. Once again, we're going to start with that.
27, North Carolina, Trump.
Okay. Now, I need you to tell me why you like Donald Trump and why you voted for him.
I think it was our best option.
And then tell me what metric you used to decide that that was our best option.
But I have a question. Can I ask you
No,
questions?
no, you can't ask me a question. Answer my questions. We already
only
cut
you can ask the
this.
questions.
Yes, this is my live. If you
But
want to
that's not
start,
a debate.
if you want to start, because I have to open up the reason why you like Trump so we can have a debate. You do not ask me questions right now until I get to understand why you like Trump. Now, if you don't want to engage in the conversation, go start your own live. It's real simple.
Okay, I like
All
him
right,
because
give
he
me
is the
some
best option.
Now, I said, give me the metrics why you decided that he was the best option. That I want to know how you arrived at that decision.
Well, look what we were.
It's not an answer. Look at what we were left with. Look at what our other choice was is not an answer. Give me some credible information about Trump that says he was the best option.
If you look back under the Biden administration,
We're not doing whataboutism either. Stop doing that. You're talking about Biden. I'm asking you to talk about Trump. Stop pivoting away from Trump. Whataboutism is not going to happen here. Give me something about Trump that you like that said he's the best man for the job. And don't pivot back to the previous administration or I'm going to kick you. He already left. He already ran. He's already gone. I mean, okay, chat, am I making this hard? Am I making this hard at all? Am I making sense how I'm trying to do this? Yes or no? Right? He ran. I didn't kick him. He ran. Yeah, I don't get it. All right. All right. Triple six is here. Let's see if triple six can manage to make it more than 60 seconds. He was chirping in the chat as well. All right. See, he's already talking and I haven't even, he's already talking. He's already talking and I haven't even addressed him yet. He's already talking, and I haven't even. Do you just walk into? Do you just walk into people? Do you just walk into people's houses? I have the control here. Do you just walk into people's houses and just start running your mouth? Is that how you guys do that?
Can I ask you the same thing?
No, you can't ask me shit until you answer my
Actually,
question.
do you call everyone a Trump supporter who like makes notes?
Okay, it's not your live. You're not going to try and commandeer this live with your bullshit questions. If you want to have a conversation about why you like Trump, we can do that. I'm not sure what's so hard about this. All right, let's see. Joey, I'm going to bring you up because you have a tractor in your PFP. All right, now we got a caller. Let's see what the caller has to say. You're on Gunny Speaks Out. Uh, age, state, and who you voted for.
Gunny, how you doing? 30, Texas. Just wanted to say I love the work. Keep up the good work, man. Love the vid.
All right, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, we have a crazy blonde in here that says Trump is the best president. I just sent you an invite to come up. Now, I love talking to women Trump supporters. Can you come up and let's have that conversation, please? Oh, cheese and crackers, people. Ooh. All right. Quick update. We're at 2 of 10 super chats down here on YouTube. We're at 40 of a $50 gift go, or I'm sorry, we had a $50 gift go up here on TikTok. We're now at 40 because of a kind donation from Coda to kick that last guest who was really, really low information. So thank you. Good God. This is a rough Monday morning, people. This is rough already. I'm telling you. All right, let's check the queue. I'm gonna do one more debate, and then I'm gonna bring Golf Warrior up. So hang tight. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down here. Bear with me if I recognize anybody. Any Trump supporters in the queue want to come? Oh, there's Joseph in Texas. He is a Trump supporter who never comes up. I'm gonna send Joseph in Texas a request, and I'm gonna watch him not come up, and then I'm gonna kick him from the live permanently. Hey, Bethany, who's your in DC? What's up? What's up? Someone says, go Trump. Someone, I'm sending you a request. You have 615 followers. Come up here and tell me why you love Trump. You can type it in the chat. You can certainly tell me in here. So come on up here. All right, I've got another request. Hang on one sec here. Let's bring Joey up here with the tractor and his PFP. Joey, are you a Trump supporter? Joey Bag of Donuts, are you a Trump supporter? Guess not. All right. All right, I'm gonna bring Golf Warrior up here real quick. I'm gonna chat with him for just a second. All right, come on up here, man. He's just a tractor. What's up, man? You doing all right? I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, good.
Where are you at?
Enjoying your day? I'm at work in Texas.
Where at in Texas? Or if you don't mind asking.
Right next to San Antonio.
Oh, okay, yeah. We used to go to San Antonio all the time when I was on active duty.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of Navy guys here. I'm a former Navy serving Vietnam, sorry, in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Okay, very good. How many years were you in?
Was it 11 years, 30 days?
Okay, very good.
I'm a disabled veteran, 100% now.
Yeah, good, good. That was going to be my next question is, are you getting your VA disability? So that's good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got my 100% a few years ago, and man, that was life-changing money for me. I don't know about you. Hell yeah. So I worked a part-time job just to stay busy at the time. I didn't have to, but I just wanted to get out of the house. So now me and my family are, we're doing way better. And I figure, you figure you sacrifice your mind and your body for so many years. That's the least they could do for us, right?
Yeah, yeah. You retired 22 years, Marine Corps?
No, just about close to 15.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's all.
What are you doing now, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a paralegal.
Oh, very
Work in the
good.
law office. Yeah.
You like doing that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cool. Did you use your GI Bill to go to school at all?
I did. Yeah, I got my master's degree with American Military University.
Yeah.
Was not able to become, yeah, not able to become a police officer.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna put you back in the chat and try to find some MAGA, but man, I really appreciate.
man, that's
Yeah, I know. Thank you for the support too, man. You have yourself a good day. Super fine, my friend. Take care. All right. Luck Dragon says Gunny never shows up in my lives. I just subbed. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure why I don't ever show up in your lives, but I appreciate you. All right, I love my fellow vets. I will tell you that 100%. All right, let's see here. The number is 812-610-8985. Let's knock out this gift goal right here. We need 40 more of those little guys. We got 200 people in here. We're about to hit 60K likes up here. Let's run that up to 70 real quick. And let's try to flesh out these Trump supporters so we can have some debates up here. We'll do a couple more debates, and we'll bring up a couple other friendlies. Golf Warrior, I will give you my separate number. Shoot me a message here, Golf Warrior. I'll give you my separate number. This phone number is just a call-in number, but shoot me a message. All right, let's see here. So it looks like TSA might get paid today because of the partial funding that Congress had passed. I'm not sure if you guys saw any of the protests. Uh, Robert, are you a Trump supporter? Yeah, Unvexed. This is one of my shirts. If you go into the link tree in my profile here on TikTok, where it says link tree, it'll open it up and it'll take you to my merch store. It's in there. Okay. The call-in number is 812-610-8985. If you want to put it on file, I'm just looking for some debates right now. Unvexed. If you get one, send me a message and then take a picture when you get it and send it to me as well. Because I'm trying to do a compilation video of people wearing my merch. Yeah. So yeah, and Nina's posting my link tree down here in the bio on YouTube. So at the Indy protest, I talked about this a little bit yesterday. We had one MAGA show up, and he showed up with an AR-15 with a sling. It was slung across like side body, and he was asking the cops if he could come into the protest. And of course, the cops escorted him out of there pretty quickly. And I don't know that they arrested him because he wasn't really doing anything. But can you imagine showing up to a No Kings protest with 12,000 people, open carrying an AR-15, and then asking to get in and walk around on the lawn? That's crazy, right? Probably. He could have been it could have been OG, but so fortunately the cops saw him real early and they got him out of there. I have a video that my friend Jen sent to me, but it's crazy. Then I believe up in Minneapolis, where the main protest was for everything, my buddy Dave the Viking got. Oh, you did, Mama? Oh, okay. Yeah, my friend Jen sent me that. Holy shit. Copper says, "How do I know it was MAGA? Are you a Trump supporter, Copper? Because we would not show up to our own No Kings with an AR-15. Yeah, that we wouldn't do that. You're a constitutionalist. Copper, come up here. Let's talk about you being a constitutionalist, Copper. Come on up here. Indiana, it should open up.
Why do you invite people in the box that
Why are you asking me a question before I even introduce you to the live? That's what I want to know. Do you just walk up into people's houses and just start running your mouth? Is that how you do shit with your neighbors?
What?
Yeah, you came up into my house here just running your mouth before I even introduced you. Is that how you do shit?
No.
Okay, well then keep your mouth shut until I introduce you. You got me? All right, tell me your age, state, and who you voted for.
Louisiana. 56. Trump.
Okay, and you're a constitutionalist, right?
Correct. I don't like either party.
But you don't like either party, but you voted for Trump?
Yes, it was the best option where we was at in this country economically,
Mhm.
military.
Okay, what are the first 10 amendments of the Constitution called?
You want to debate Trump?
No, no, you said you're a constitutionalist. I want to know
Yes.
if you know you okay, then tell me what the first 10 amendments of the Constitution are. That she dropped. I'm a constitutionalist. What are the first 10 amendments of the Constitution called? And she hangs up. Make that make sense, right? I'm a constitutionalist. This shit is crazy. I know she never has, Galen. But so I'm gonna have to clip this because like this shit writes itself, right? Ricky, that was gonna be my next question. Is if she knew what I was gonna ask her what the Third Amendment was, and then I was gonna ask her what the Second Amendment was, because guarantee she wouldn't know what the third was, but she would know what the second one was. Guaranteed, because I catch them in that one all the time. Oh, crap on a cracker. That was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, luck. I was kind of hoping she would because I wanted to keep talking to her, but she hung up on me. My friend Mary here is from DC is here in the live up here on TikTok, by the way. Mary, I haven't talked to you in a minute, but I hope you are doing well. And I really had a good time with you when we were in DC, and I hope you. We're gonna have to try to link up at another protest or something. Yeah. No, you're no problem, Crypt Lady. All right, let me see if I can find. I'm looking in the chat here to see if I can find a Trump supporter. Indiana's finest couples. What is that about? Oh, Indiana. Indiana's finest couples. Are you the one that said my link tree wouldn't open? Mrs. Gunny, are you in here? I want to see. I need somebody to check the link tree in my bio, make sure the link is working. Make sure I don't need to make sure I don't need to. Babe, will you check the link tree in the bio and make sure you can click into my merch store, please? Real quick. Galen says, MAGA kids that the how touch the how hot oven at least 10 times before they learn 100%. It's not working.
You just put it in your browser.
Oh yeah, you can just copy it and put it in the browser. But hang on, let me fix that real quick. Hang on one sec, guys. I might be able to update it. Hang on one sec, folks. Let's do that. All right, let me see here. Don't think I can't do it. Bear with me here. Let me see if I can do it through my laptop here real quick and just update. If anything, you can just hit copy on there and open it in your browser separately. But I'm gonna update the link. Hang on one sec. Let's see if I can make this work here real quick. Well, see on my laptop it's working. My laptop is working weird. Old hippie, retired Nick. Okay, so it's opening up for some and not the others. So when you click it, just try to do copy and then just put it into a browser until I can go in there onto my phone and maybe update it. But it's working on the laptop. I see that. So it just might be a glitch with the app. But you can always just send me a message and I can send you the link in a message if you message me in here in TikTok. Or you can just email me at gunnyspeaksout@gmail.com. We can do it that way too. I'll make sure you guys get squared away. And because I appreciate all the shirts. Oh, old hippie. You can't get so I don't use a flag mount for the flag anymore because it kept stripping out the screws on the sissy bar. So old hippie, what I did, I bought like 8 rubber bungee straps and just strapped put the flagpole in the front of the pad and just strapped it that way because none of the flag mounts worked on the Harley. I went through 2 of them. They both stripped the screws off the back of the plate that holds the back pad on there. AJ, I was a conservative when I got out of the Marine Corps. I just evolved. But thank you, Skaggers. I appreciate you. All right, let's see here. Let me open up here. Again, got to take dog out. Love you. See you next time. Semper Fi, my friend. All right, Galen. Give the dogs a little pet for me as well. All right. Duct tape and bubble gum. Yeah. All right. Any other Trump supporters in here want to come up and tell us why they voted for Trump? I'd like to talk to another constitutionalist. If we could do that, that's always that was fun. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. Okay. Glitter Queen. Yep. Come on up here. Glitter Queen says she voted for Trump because it's her right. So, Glitter Queen, will you come up and tell me why you voted for Trump? I get it. It is your right to vote for who you want, but can you come up here and tell me why you like Trump? I know, Mary. Thanks, all done. Appreciate you. Glitter Queen, come up here and tell me why you voted for Trump. I know it's your right to do that, but tell me why you voted for Trump. That's the conversation we want to have. Thank you, John Reed. So today the Supreme Court is going to hear the birthright citizenship case. Um, that I'd be interested to see how that turns out. Hope I can't. I don't know. I say I can't imagine them overturning that, but the way that shit's going, you could just never tell. Thank you, Boomer. Yeah, cat. Skeeter, open and shut in what way, Skeeter? Are you a Trump supporter? Come on up here. Hey, Monica. I know, Ricky, 100% you don't. Hey, Kev. Nothing, not to mean drummer. Yeah, I know. Jeremy up here says he voted. Jeremy DePoy says he voted for Putin. That's so weird. Skeeter, are you a Trump supporter? I'm gonna send your Skeeter. Are you a Trump supporter? Can you send me a request to come up? I want to talk to you. Skeeter. There's a skeeter on my Peter. Get it off. Get it off. Anybody heard that song before? There's a skeeter on my Peter. Get it, whack it off, whack it off. Somebody just called and hung up. Call back. 812-610-8985. There's a skeeter on my Peter. Whack it up. Whack it. Oh boy. My wife's dying right now because I'm laughing at my own joke. All right, let's see. I'm just looking at some of the news. Sorry, Tay. I think I heard that while I was on active duty. Hey, Christina, what's up? What's up? What's up? Retro Bear says, "Oh my God, get out of my head." Oh man. All right, let's see. Mrs. Gunny, let me pin this right here, give everybody a chance to look at it. Pin, pin, pin. Why can't I pin that comment? Let's see. Pin your comment up there, babe. So I am gonna try to do some gunny in the wild today. Probably go to Newburgh today, just because that's like usually the hot spot. Like I can usually get a MAGA pretty easily out there. You can't unheard that. I know. Jacob, come on up here. Tell me why you voted for Trump. Jacob, request up. You wrote Trump in the comments. That sounds like you want to come up. Thank you, Jimbo. I've been trying to go live a good bit more. Jimbo. All right, Skeeter's requesting up. Let's see what Skeeter has to say. Skeeter's got MAGA mobile. Skeeter's not loading. Yeah, Isaiah. Skeeter's not loading. Skeeter, you're gonna try again. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's bring up Christian. If you're friendly, I'm gonna put you back in the chat, Christian. People aren't loading. Hey, Sprinkles, I'm doing good. How are you? Christian is not loading. All right, interesting. Trump supporters, where you at? Christian, are you a Trump supporter? I'm only looking for opposition. You're playing a game. If you're a Trump supporter, request back up, Christian. I know, but they're definitely scared. That's okay, Christian. No worries. It's all good. I'm just going through the chat here trying to get Trump supporters up here, but I appreciate the support. I don't. I think I did. They're lactose intolerant. That's why they have a hard time coming up here. Thank you, Newman. Thank you, Brunette. Oh, Cat D definitely embarrassed. No worries. Let's see. The worst of the worst. Yeah, there's gonna be that. There's gonna be that last 5 or 10% that are MAGA that are just gonna be horrendous. You voted for Harris. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you voted for Harris. That's good news. And heartless, 100% heartless. So I know. I don't know. The Constitutionalist was my favorite. I wish he would come back up. I gotta find that and clip that. I think that'll be a good clip. It reminds me of that. It reminds me of she was like, I'm a constitutionalist. I'm a pugilist. You know what that's from? I'm a pugilist. What movie is that from? Let's see how good you guys are at movies. I'm a pugilist. What's that from? Let's see who gets it. Somebody will get it. Yeah, Jimbo. My if you go to the link tree in my bio, Jimbo, the link to Fourth Wall is in the link tree in my bio. What's that from? I'm a pugilist. Yep. I want to see if anybody can guess the movie. Yeah, Warpath, you got it right, but it's from a movie. There you go. I can't read your name right here, but Young Guns. Yep. Sprinkles open. Yep. It was from Young Guns. That's who it was from. I think it was Emilio Estevez, his character. Was he the pugilist? No, wait. Was it Emilio Estevez? Was he the boxer? Anyway, one of the sons. All right, we're gonna do one more gift goal. Maybe we can flush out some MAGA. Let's see here. We'll do more of the hot cross buns. Knock that out. Maybe we can get a boost in the algorithm and find some more Trump supporters here. Try to get it back up to 200 people. Yeah, I know, Cat. That was way back, right? Yep, you got it down here. Yep. Okay. Hey, Hoyer. I haven't seen that movie in decades. I know it's been at least 5 years for me. I like to catch it every now and then. Steve Ratliff says Trump all the way. Steve, will you come up here and tell me why you say Trump all the way? Steve, I just sent you a request. Come on up here. Why do you say Trump all the way? Let's see if you can defend your position. Come on. Thanks, Sprinkles. You have a great day yourself. Steve Ratliff, come on up here. Let's see if you have the testicular fortitude to come up here and defend your man Trump that you said all the way. Trump all the way. Look, I bet he left. I bet he typed that and left. Let me see if he's still in here. I don't see him in here anymore. He probably typed. He probably like scrolled through, drive by and then left. All right. Oh, we got BK-47 too. He's a Trumper. Trump supporters. Trump supporters, where you at? Come on out, let's hear you chant. All the way, yeah. What the fuck do they think you will do to them? I don't know. It's weird. Hey, Wolf, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, here, MAGA, MAGA. I haven't seen A Few Good Men, and I don't know. I always watch A Few Good Men. My wife always gets tired when I turn it on, even if it's in the middle. She's like, "Not this show again." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Big Huss says, "I'm low key MAGA." Come on up here, Big Huss. You have 27 followers, and your invites are turned off because you're scared. Come on up, Big Huss. Okay, BK. Let's see if BK can manage the last 60 seconds. Let's see. BK, age, state, and who you voted for.
18, Missouri.
You voted for Trump?
No, my family, um, they did.
Why didn't you vote? Were you not old enough to vote?
No, not yet.
No. But do you support Trump?
Uh, yeah, most of his stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So like if you could have voted, you would have voted for him?
100%, yeah.
100%, yeah. Name me a Trump policy.
Uh, border.
The border? Border of what?
Can I ask you a question?
No, you can't. Not until you answer me a question with a good answer. What does border mean? I don't know. That doesn't sound like a policy. Border, like what? There's a border around there's a border around my countertop here.
Texting the wall and stuff?
What?
I don't know. So, I mean, I really don't know.
Okay. But what? So if you don't know a Trump policy, why would you support Trump?
Because there was more wars under the Democratic Party than
You,
the Republican Party.
what wars were under the Democratic Party versus the Republican Party? Because that's
Taiwan, Congo, Taiwan,
uh-huh,
Russia, Ukraine.
uh-huh,
Um, what else?
uh-huh. Do you remember when Trump said he could end the war in Ukraine in 24 hours?
Yeah, but isn't it weird? All of a
No,
sudden,
don't answer a question with a question. I'm asking you a question. Trump said he could stop the war in Ukraine in 24 hours, even prior to even, of 24 hours of getting elected. He still hasn't done that. Why do you think that is?
uh, I really don't know, but
What are the three branches of government? Let's start here.
legislative, executive, and judicial.
Okay. And then what are the first 10 amendments of the Constitution called?
Bill of Rights.
Okay. And that's good. Like you're probably the first person in a while to even get that right. What's the First Amendment?
Uh, free speech, right?
Are you asking me or telling me?
Free speech.
Okay. What's the Second Amendment?
Uh, I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know what the Second Amendment is?
No, sir.
Okay. How many amendments in the Constitution are there?
How many of them? 10?
No. So tell me why you like Trump.
I just think he's just overall better person.
You think he's a good person?
Yep.
He cheated on all of his wives.
You got proof of that?
Yeah. It's all over the place.
I mean, so did Kamala.
Kamala cheated on her wives.
She cheated on her husband.
She cheated on her husband. Is she the president?
It's both ways.
But why do you guys always do whataboutism?
What do you mean? Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
Why are you why are you pivoting to Kamala? Like why can't you just talk about Trump?
I mean,
You guys do that all the time. Well, so and so did it, and I'm not saying I'm not even saying that that's true, but I'm just saying that's what you guys always do.
well, you said y'all have proof.
Right. Did you know that Donald Trump was found civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman?
Yeah.
You did. You knew that?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but what?
I mean, was he found? Did he go to jail for it?
No. Do you have to go to jail for it?
Uh,
Would it matter? What is going? Do you know how a civil trial works?
yeah, it's for basically for money, but
Yeah. So that answers your question. Why he didn't go to jail?
yes, true, true. That's true.
Let me ask you this: if somebody thought that you sexually abused someone, and your DNA could clear you of not doing it, would you supply your DNA?
Wait, sorry, say that again.
If you knew your DNA could clear you of a crime that you were being convicted of, charged with, would you give your DNA to prove your innocence?
Um, yeah.
You would. So Trump had the opportunity to do that with the Eugene Carroll case. Why didn't he provide his DNA?
Um, there's a lot of stuff that go into it.
Well, tell me what goes. You just said you would. So why didn't Trump?
I mean, it could have been they're trying to get him for something else, like
Mhm.
could be anything.
Mhm. Is that how that works? Can they just like use your DNA and look for other shit?
I mean, there's biased judges and there's corrupted judges. So
When you're in a civil court, who makes the decision on whether or not you're innocent or guilty?
the judge
The judge does?
and the people,
Which one? The judge or the people?
the judge.
The judge gets to decide if you're guilty.
Yes.
So you go to court, you're being charged with something, and then the case gets heard, and then the judge decides whether or not you're innocent or guilty. That's how that works.
Sorry, what?
you go. So let's say you're being charged with something, and you go to court, and the lawyers present the case, and then the judge has the ultimate decision on whether or not you're innocent or guilty. It's the judge.
I mean, yeah, if you're innocent or guilty, is the judge. Yeah.
The judge decides that.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, where was the evidence? They didn't have any evidence.
No, I'm not. We're not talking about the evidence. I'm asking you how a court system works.
Yeah, but if they would
Not
have
yeah, but
evidence,
yeah, but nothing.
if they would have had evidence, they would have put him in jail by now.
It was a civil case, genius. We already covered that.
Still.
Still nothing. You don't go to jail over a civil case.
So why bring it up 30, 20 years later?
Why?
Yeah.
Are you? Do you not know? Do you know? Well, because mainly women don't report because of men like because people like you because they know that one, especially in today's climate, that men won't believe them. Two, they're scared and they're partly ashamed. But big thing is they don't think that anybody will believe them. And you're part of the reason that why that's the case.
If I was essayed, I would have told the day of.
So if you're a kid, let's say you're a man, you're 18, and if you were sexually abused by another man, you would run out and tell your friends that that happened.
No, I was saying that like,
No, okay. See, you get my point.
wait, no,
You don't get my point.
no.
You just said you wouldn't tell.
I said I would tell the first day.
You okay? You just got sexually abused by another man. You,
Woman.
no, a man.
I would probably beat his ass.
But would you tell anybody?
Uh, Probably
Probably. Who would you tell?
my parents.
You would tell your parents, and then it's going to be a whole big case, and then your friends know and all that. You're okay with that? Then all your guy friends and everybody knows that you were sexually abused by a man. You're
I mean, yeah, to get the person in trouble.
yeah, but you would come out and tell everybody the first day.
Uh, well, it likely wouldn't happen to me.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Uh, I would tell the first day. Yeah.
You would tell it. You would go like, who would you tell?
Shit, everybody.
You would tell everybody, and your friends are going to be like, "Oh my God, you got assaulted. You got sexually assaulted by another man." What do you think they? What do you think they?
Saying it like that was a woman, but if a man, I
Oh,
would.
so you think okay, so you're okay with it if you were sexually assaulted by a woman? You'd be more apt to talk about it? Because is that like a flex for
No,
you?
no, because men are physically stronger than women and have more capability of doing something to you than women.
Right. So a man could overpower you,
No, not me.
not you. How big are you?
Probably 5'10", 180, 170.
5'10", 180? You don't think there's anybody bigger than you that could overtake you? Or even smaller?
I mean, if you have a weapon, you can overtake anybody.
That's not no, stop adding shit in there. So here do you think your friends would be like, "Oh my God, you're GAY." Do you think your friends would be doing that if they found out?
What do you mean?
Would they think that you're GAY if you got sexually assaulted by another man?
No, because I haven't dated. I don't go that way.
Well, in this case, you were forced to though.
How would I be forced to do that?
I just explained it. You just got physically assaulted by another man, sexually assaulted by another man. You were anally you were penetrated and you were sexually assaulted by another man. Do you think your friends would be like, "Oh my God, you're GAY"? Do you think they would be like, "Oh my God, that's I can't believe I can't believe you let that happen," or they would just be like, "Oh, it's cool, man."
Now they'd probably be like, what the hell happened?
Right. Which is why women don't report.
But why though?
You just answered my question.
Yeah, I get that, but you have more people to like. Women have more emotion than men. Like,
What does that have to do with what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. They're likely more to say something because they have more emotion than men.
They're more emotional than men?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You know that's not true, right? That's not like unequivocally true.
Can we talk about like
The Trump policy?
something else?
Are you getting uncomfortable?
No, it's just this goes nowhere.
Yeah, because of you.
It's nothing.
Because of you.
You're saying something from 30 years ago.
So, yeah, what's wrong with that? Women block that type of stuff out because they don't want to remember it. That's why.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true? Are you a woman? You can't answer that because you're not a woman, right?
Nope.
Do you plan on having kids when you get older?
It depends.
It depends. Yeah, I think you might be lucky if a woman would even take you.
That's funny.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Side too, though.
Are we?
There's the violence, though, right?
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
What does this have to do with what we're talking
But
about?
why you're pivoting to a whole other conversation? Can you show me a source where it says the left is historically more violent?
Um, Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk is your source.
It was on national television.
So, what TV, what news station was it on?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I didn't see it.
I guess you don't have media then.
I have cable TV, and I have the internet. I've never seen that. I've never heard that. What do you know? What happened on January 6th?
They rioted the Capitol.
Okay, and they were and who rioted the Capitol?
Uh, bunch of Trump supporters.
Correct.
Okay, but that's okay. I mean, like,
What?
but y'all assassinated a former, could be potential president,
Who?
Charlie Kirk.
What?
He was running for right wing
He was running for right wing.
for he was running for Trump.
He was running for Trump.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know what you're talking about. Please elaborate.
Like he could have been like he could have been a former vice president. He could have.
Where's your proof of that? Oh, how do you become a former? Let me ask you this: how do you hang on? How do you become a former vice president?
I didn't mean that. Sorry. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
But he could have been a vice president. He could have been.
Uh-huh. I could probably be VP.
Um, uh,
What do you think makes more sense? That the right that the right did it or the left did it? Which one do you think happened, and which one makes more sense?
um, what do you mean?
Which what party? Okay, okay. What did the facts show? This guy's party affiliation.
He was right wing.
He was right wing.
Yeah.
That did it.
No. He was left wing. That did it. The
He
person
was left wing. Where's the proof of that?
all over social media.
So social media is your source.
I mean, if you hate a Republican, if you hate a president,
Uh-huh.
I'd likely be assuming you vote for the other one.
Yeah. The guy that unalived Charlie Kirk was a Republican.
His parents were, not him.
He was a Republican.
His parents were.
Show me the proof. I know his parents were, but he was a Republican. There's a picture of him wearing a Trump shirt.
I mean, it could be
Yeah.
AI, it could be photoshopped. You don't know.
Oh, so now it's just fake news.
Like a lot of stuff, you don't know what's like. It could be photoshopped.
Uh-huh. Is it you only say that because you just don't want to believe it?
And isn't CNN isn't
Why are you answering a question with a question?
isn't all these other um like CNN isn't it getting
What?
sued by Trump
Let me ask you this:
for
who unalived Melissa Hortman and her husband in March of last year?
I think it was some white dude,
It was who was Melissa Hortman?
a governor.
Was she a governor?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know. But who unalived her?
I think some white dude. I have no idea.
But what from what party though is what I'm asking.
I have no idea. Right, left.
Right. It was a Republican, Trumper.
Hmm.
I'm waiting because I'm debunking your point that left Democrats or whatever you want to call them commit more acts of violence like that than the right. So far I've given you two examples,
Okay,
and you have not given me any.
well, there's videos of people harassing Trump supporters, and
I'm one of them, but I don't do anything violent. There's my whole profile is harassing Trump supporters, but I'm not getting violent.
um, I mean, yeah, I mean that's you.
Is harassing the same as violence?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm still waiting for you to make a claim that's true.
Um, I guess you got me there.
Yeah, I know I do.
You've been but you also been alive a lot longer than me too.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot more wisdom than you.
That's true.
Hmm. So why are you on this panel like making claims that you can't prove? That's what I want to know.
No, it's just
So here's because this is what you guys do. You probably heard it from your dumbass parents, and you're probably just repeating the same shit that your dumbass
see
parents.
see why you gotta say dumbass parents?
Because your parents are.
Okay,
If you voted for a Trump supporter, you are stupid. That's why.
okay, but there's four wars under the Biden party. Zero.
Name the four wars under Biden.
Congo, Taiwan, Russia, Ukraine.
Under Biden,
Yes,
Russia, Ukraine's under Biden.
yes,
Hmm. You sure?
100%.
Hmm.
That war would have never happened.
That sounds. You know who said that is Trump, right?
Yep.
This war would have never happened if I was. So, is there any? How can you prove that? Who was president? Okay. Let me ask you this: how did the Russia-Ukraine war start? What was the first thing that happened to kick it off? I want you to tell me that.
It was over some minerals.
It was over some minerals.
Yeah, or something
What kind of minerals?
like to make bombs and stuff, or I don't know.
What to make boom booms? That was what started the Ukraine war.
I don't know, some type of minerals.
Yeah, you sure?
That's what I've heard.
That's what you heard from who? Your dumbass parents?
No, from the media.
From the media? Which media?
To be honest, I've been listening to it all.
Whenever you say to be honest, it makes me believe like that you lied about everything else. When everybody says, I'm going to be honest with you, it makes me think that you are lying about everything else.
I'm not lying.
Mm.
I'm the only one that came up here.
You're not the only one. I've had people up here. I'm still waiting. You still haven't like proved any point that any like proven any claim that you've made. I'm still
What, what has what has the Democratic Party done for you?
what is the PACT Act? Toxic burn pits.
Okay, what is that?
You don't even know what it is?
What's toxic? What is that?
You don't know what a toxic burn pit is? You don't know what the PACT Act is?
No.
You know, well, that's what I'm going to give you some homework to do. But that's what the PACT Act was basically the money that was spent under the Biden administration that put millions and millions of dollars into the system so that it could treat veterans who were exposed to toxic burn pits during wartime and deployments.
That's good.
that's one thing that the Democrats did for me. So what's one thing that Trump's doing for you right now as an 18-year-old?
Well, he hasn't really done nothing for me because
But you
just turned
but you
18.
want to support him though. So why is that? Does it make some more sense to want to support a president
Now,
who,
he'd probably be voting for Rubio.
well, he's not running.
Well, either it was Advance or one of them.
Uh, why would you vote? Why would you vote for Marco Rubio if he ran?
Uh,
Tell me one thing that you like about Marco Rubio.
I just like his he can translate. He can he has good negotiations. Um, I don't-
What kind of
he's
negotiations?
uh negotiations with other countries.
Okay, Marco Rubio, Marco Rubio. So, give me an example.
Um, I don't know what you like want like.
An example. You said his negotiations with other countries. Give me an example of a negotiation with another country that he's done that you like.
Um, well, he doesn't really do Trump does it, but he like
Trump negotiates with other countries.
yeah, but he's like kind of like the backup.
He's the backup. Name me a negotiation that Trump has been involved with another country.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. And what
Yeah.
happened during that exchange?
Um, I don't know.
You don't know?
But
But what?
his relationship with Saudi Arabia, I know that.
Or what's our relationship like with Saudi Arabia right now?
Good.
It's good. Why do you
Yep.
think it's good?
Because they, if we would get into a war with Iran, they would help us.
They would.
Yep.
Are we at war with Iran?
Technically, if you, yeah.
What do you mean technically? We either are or we aren't.
I mean, if we want to, some people don't consider it as a war. Some people do.
What do they consider it?
They conflict.
A little conflict. What's the difference between a conflict and a war?
A war is where basically troops on the ground and stuff. A conflict is like uh, conflict's just like a little scuffle or something,
Hmm.
but not boots on the ground and stuff.
Not boots on the ground. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you join the military?
I actually was thinking about that.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your duty, man. Get up there and get on the front lines. And
Wow.
wow, what?
I don't know if I got that much balls.
That's not shocking.
I mean, you would go to the front line too?
I've been to the front lines 3 times.
Oh, thank you for your service.
I don't want a Trump supporter to thank me for my service, so you don't have to do that.
So you want people to spew hate against you?
It doesn't bother me. I give two shits what Trump supporters think of me. I don't want a Trump supporter to thank me for my service.
So
It's
you
because it's not true. It's not true that you guys actually you can't support Trump and support the troops. It doesn't make sense.
uh, I don't know what you want me to say there.
Think
I think
about
it
it.
does make sense.
Trump dodged the draft. Why would I want thanks for somebody that voted for Trump who's a draft dodger?
Um, probably because he was making millions of dollars.
Okay, what?
His family was rich.
Do you think the job of commander in chief do you
Would
think the
you?
job hang on, do you think the
No.
job of commander in chief do you think the job of commander in chief should be held by a draft dodger?
Sorry, say that again.
Should the job of commander in chief be held by a draft dodger?
Uh, if you want to look at it like that, no.
Right. But you okay with him being the president and he dodged the draft.
Yeah, president just makes negotiations.
What?
They don't like. But you're saying like he's gonna go to like.
No, what I'm saying is we should not have a president that dodged the draft. You're the commander of the troops. I would not want to be taking orders
Okay,
from the commander in chief as a military person from somebody that dodged their time to join the service. That's
but you're acting like he knew he was going to be president.
doesn't matter.
He didn't know he was going to be president.
Right. It doesn't matter. You're obligated. You should be obligated to do your service. And if you dodge the draft, you shouldn't be voted in as president. But MAGA is stupid, and they voted him in as president anyway because they're a bunch of hypocrites. I love the troops. I love the troops, but I'm gonna vote for a draft dodger.
It's a bunch of billionaires that get together to do that. So technically, both parties are wrong. So
Yeah, and I would say that about any party.
I mean, it's just like I mean, that's what you get. I mean, it wasn't our decision,
Yeah. No, it was your decision to vote him in, though.
but it wasn't our decision to bring him up.
To bring him up.
Yeah, to go through the government.
I don't even know. What does that even mean?
Like I'm saying, he didn't know he was going to be president.
Yeah. So, should you dodge the draft? If you were asked,
Is Trump going to raise the to 21 years old? To raise the legal limit to 21?
the legal limit of what?
Like like to go to war, you have to be 21 years or older.
What? No, that's not happening. Where'd you hear that from?
Some
Your mom? Your mom? Let me guess. Your mom and your dad?
so
No. Your BFF? Do you work?
part time.
What do you do for work? Flip burgers? Put the fry. Just put the fries in the bag, Junior. Is that?
That's what you did. That's what you did.
I didn't. No, I was in the Marine Corps. Silly.
I mean,
When I was, guess where I? When I was 18, guess where I was?
okay, I do.
You cut grass.
I do jitsu.
You d-
What is that? What is that kind of?
you do jitsu. What's jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu.
You do. So do I.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what an Americana is?
Do you know what what? Well, yeah.
What's it? Tell me how you put somebody in an Americana.
Why?
Well, you said you do jujitsu. I do it too. Tell me how. Tell me how you get somebody into an Americana.
Uh, I don't. What does this have to do with politics?
It doesn't. But you brought up the fact that you do jujitsu. I asked you what you do for work, and you said you. Is it?
Something like that.
It's not anything like a rear naked choke.
I don't know. I haven't done Americana. I do striking and jiu-jitsu.
You do striking and jujitsu.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that is. Like,
Are you a good striker?
I mean, I'm decent.
Mm-hmm. What is southpaw? Do you know what southpaw is?
Yeah, southpaw. What do you mean to say? It's a fighting stance.
But explain southpaw to me.
So you have southpaw and you have orthodox. And basically, they're basically like switched.
But tell me what southpaw means.
What do you mean? Like, It's just a stance. It doesn't mean anything.
Right, but what does it tell? What does it tell another fighter?
That you're southpaw.
Right. What hand is southpaw?
The left hand.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. What's a teep?
If you're like
What's a teep?
standing,
Tell me what a teep is.
a teep kick is like a front kick.
Okay, you might know a little bit, I guess. What belt are you?
White.
The white belt. Okay. All right. So what do you do for work?
Flip burgers.
I was giving you a hard time. I want to know what you really do for work.
No, I really do that.
You flip burgers. So so when I say just put the fries in the bag, it applies to you.
Yep, that's me.
What's your plan for work beyond that? What do you think you're gonna get? What industry do you think you're gonna break into?
Well, I kind of want to do either military or the government.
You want to get a job in the government
Yeah.
and doing what?
I don't know, right? Anything.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I mean, I just turned 18.
Who? What state are you in?
Missouri.
Who's the governor of your state?
I don't fucking know.
But you want to do something in government?
I mean, I'm just getting to know what I do. I don't know.
Uh,
You didn't know what you were gonna do. I mean, we kind of did.
I was in the Gulf War when I was your age. I was fighting bad guys when I was 18.
I mean, hey, good for you.
Okay. Who's the mayor of your town?
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
But you want to do something in politics though,
I just said that was an assumption. No, I just
as an assumption. You are assuming yourself that you wanted to do something in politics.
do something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Hang on one sec. Uh, bear with me here. I'm gonna bring up another guest. Hang on one sec. What's the capital of your state?
Washington D.C.
The capital of your state. The capital of your state is Washington D.C.
I thought. What'd you say?
I said, what is the capital of the state you live in?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What's the capital of the state?
Why does that matter?
What? No, what is the capital of the state that you live in?
Well,
Is it St. Louis?
geez.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. What's the capital of the city you live in? What's the capital of the state you live in?
So you just gonna
Yes, I am. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm exposing you for not being smart.
Ask him what the three branches of government are. He
got
should,
that? Already got that?
He got that right. He got that right, 904.
okay.
Yeah. He actually got that right and one other question right. Are you a friendly 904?
Say what now?
Are you a friendly or a Trump supporter?
No, I'm a friendly.
Okay, hang tight. Yeah, just chill up here. All right, so I'm waiting for him to tell me the capital of the state he lives in.
Coconut tree.
Why don't you know the capital of the state you live in? I'm curious.
'Cause I just like to watch coconut trees.
Come on, man.
Don't you like coconut trees?
What city do you live in?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even remember where I'm from.
Mike says I'm a Trump supporter. Do you want to come up here, Mike? I'm getting kind of tired of BK.
Biden can't even remember where he's from.
He can't. Where is Biden from?
Uh, Short bus.
Short bus. Oh, so now we're just doing slurs against the mentally the disabled people. Is that what we're doing now?
I mean,
That's pretty common with Trump supporters, by the way.
you were spewing hate first.
What's that?
You were spewing hate first.
What kind of hate have I been spewing?
You literally called my parents Retarded.
I didn't say that. I don't use that word. I don't use that word. I never said that. I said that they were dumb. There's a difference.
I think they have the same meaning though.
They have the same meaning. Oh man. Where's Mike? Mike, request up. You said you're a Trump supporter. Come up so I can get rid of BK. I'm tired of cooking this little kid, and I'm gonna leave 904 up here to help me out. You want to ask me some questions? Like why you got any questions for me? Yeah.
Huh?
I really think your best option is to just join the military. You should join the military. Mike, come up here. Why don't you just go ahead and join? You know what? You could like be done flipping burgers. You can be all you can be. You can join the army, or you can be the few, the proud. Like you got a lot of options, man. You'll probably do good under this administration as a Trump supporter joining the military right now. Then you can go fight one of these forever wars that you support. He's teacupping.
I think he's afraid of being cooked.
Yeah. I'm just like playing with my food right now. Mike, request up. I'm trying to get Mike up here, 904. He says he's a Trump supporter, but he's at work. I sent him an invite. But they're always at work whenever I get him to come up here. Oh, he left. All right, just chill up here with me. Let's see if we can get another Trump supporter up here.
Hey, man, I wanted to say thank you for your
Oh
service.
yeah,
As a Mexican American here,
yeah,
I really appreciate that, man.
yeah. No problem, man.
I wish we had the same America we did before, without all the racism and all that.
Yeah.
But man, I love you, man.
Hey, 904, I appreciate that. And I appreciate the support here, man. I'm just trying to take the fight to him. And I love the brown people here, especially. I get a lot of love from the brown people here too. They follow me and they see everything that I do. They've actually witnessed me a few times cooking Trump supporters in the parking lot over immigration. Yeah.
I've seen your videos.
Yeah. I appreciate you, man. All right. I'll put you back down in the chat. I'm gonna try to find another Trump supporter. All right, sir.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Take care. All right. Bye bye. All right. I don't know if we're gonna get any more Trump supporters up here. Mike says he's a Trump supporter, but he won't come up because he's at work. He won't pass the DL said he won't pass the ASVAB. All right. Let's see. Evil Josh, come on up. We got Evil Josh. I think he's a Trump supporter. Let's see if he can last longer than 60 seconds. If no, no, you're good. If Evil Josh, age, state, and who you voted for.
I'm 33. Vote for Trump. I'm from Pennsylvania.
You're from Pennsylvania. All right. Why do you like Trump?
Well, because, make America healthy again.
Maha. Does Trump look healthy to you?
It don't matter. We already got ads. We already have plenty of states cutting the sugar off from food stamps. We're in the right direction.
We're in the right direction.
Yeah, once we start cleaning up the Democrats' diets, they'll start thinking better.
What's a Democrat diet?
Probably a bunch of tasty cakes, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of tasty cakes.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Junk food stamps. Look at all of it.
What's wrong with food stamps?
Oh, there's plenty wrong with food stamps.
Is there?
Yeah.
Why are you simping for a billionaire? Let me ask you that.
No, I just want our money spent properly, and people take advantage of it too much. That's all.
Okay? What do you think about $1 billion a day to go to war with Iran? Do you think that's money well spent?
I don't know all the logistics and national security issues and stuff, so I couldn't answer that.
But just as a general rule of thumb, do you think because you want money? You think you're for money well spent? So does $1 billion a day seem like money well spent to you to go to war with Iran when there was no imminent threat? It's a yes or no question.
I think it's a good buy. Yeah.
It's a good buy.
Yeah.
So $1 billion a day. Fuck it.
A billion a day ain't that bad.
$1 billion a day is not that bad. What's
Nope.
the national deficit right now?
Like about almost 35 trillion, maybe 37.
Yeah. So $1 billion a day, that was drop in the bucket. Fuck it. Just keep spending money.
Yeah. It's point, yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look at the healthcare system. It's crippling our country. I don't hear you complaining about that.
No, I think our healthcare system is terrible. Why do we have why are you for or against for-profit healthcare?
I am. I think that people can make money off it. It's just you gotta limit it a little.
Mm-hmm. Is that
Like the NFL,
are we doing anything about that right now?
No, but the whole medical system sucks. Let's face it.
Mm-hmm.
And if we change the diet, guess what? It'll help
What?
the medical thing.
We change the diet, it's going to help the healthcare. So if we change the diet, the billionaires aren't going to keep getting richer off the healthcare system.
The thing is, not a lot of people will go to the doctor then.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So we just turn the food pyramid upside down, and everybody's going to magically not get sick.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
For the most part, yeah. See, we're going to put red meat at the top of at the top of the food pyramid, and nobody's going to get sick.
Oh, what at the top?
We're going to put red meat at the top of the food pyramid, and nobody's going to get sick or have healthcare issues.
Not if you follow like a thrifty food plan. No.
What's the thrifty food plan?
It's what the USDA puts out to say what is affordable for a certain income.
Oh, the one where it was like an enchilada, a piece of corn, and a piece of chicken.
Yeah, we don't have to eat like pigs. We don't.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Are you trolling me?
No, and that's what you can afford too.
Uh-huh.
Of course I'm not trolling. I'm too much not to troll, right?
Uh-huh. So when you voted for Trump, were you aware that he was found civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman?
So the court of public opinion doesn't matter.
The court of a public opinion doesn't matter?
No.
It doesn't.
Not our opinions don't matter. Was he charged criminally?
Does he have to be charged criminally for it to be true?
Well, I think yeah.
Why is that?
Because he was never charged with a crime.
Okay, yeah, he was. Let me do you know who OJ Simpson is?
Yep.
He was found not guilty in his criminal court case.
Yeah.
But he was found civilly liable. Did he do it?
No.
He didn't do it?
Nope.
You think he's innocent on the civil side too?
Well, the thing is, the criminal is what matters. Criminal is what really counts.
Then why do they have a civil court then?
Just so people can cry and it's all hearsay.
So they can just cry. Civil court is just so you can cry.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So you don't believe women?
Well, it depends.
It depends on what does it depend on?
It depends on if they're telling the truth or not.
Okay, and then how do we figure out if they're telling the truth?
They need to have some physical evidence. If they're walking around saying, that something happened, there's no physical evidence of it, then you can't. It's all hearsay.
It's hearsay. Name me one piece of evidence in the E. Jean Carroll case.
I didn't really look into it because it really wasn't that important. She's a nobody anyway.
But you don't really know much about it, but you have an opinion on it.
Because it's a civil case. If it was a criminal case, there was what kind of physical evidence do they even have?
I'm asking you. You're the one that has this opinion that you don't believe.
I told you my answer, and now I'm asking you.
So if you were so Trump had an opportunity to provide his DNA to clear him of that. If you were being charged with something either criminally or civilly, and your DNA would clear you, would you provide your DNA evidence?
Not without a warrant, I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, you're being asked to provide your DNA evidence. Why not without a warrant? Why would a warrant have to be served? What are you trying to hide?
It's my fucking right.
But what are you trying to hide?
It's my right, and that's the
I know that's
so.
not, but it looks like you're hiding something, right? If you don't, if you're innocent, hang on. If you're innocent, if you know that you're innocent and your DNA would clear you, why would you be? Why would you have to worry about a warrant?
Because it's my right to.
I know, but why not just provide it so you can clear it and be done with it?
Because I choose not to, and I choose
Mhm.
to express my right.
Yeah, because you're probably a sexual abuser yourself. Since I mean, you support it.
You can't name call like that in this.
Yeah, I can name call in my live if I want to.
Yes, that's not being good faith.
But you support sexual abuse of women.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, well, you voted for a president that was found civilly liable. So you absolutely do.
Was he charged with a?
Who was found civilly liable.
That means nothing.
It means something.
No, it doesn't.
If it didn't mean anything, why did he appeal it twice?
Because it's a lot of money.
Okay.
The money.
If it doesn't mean anything, why did he appeal it twice?
Because of the money.
Because of the money. That's why. That's why.
Yeah, it means yes. The only thing she got out of it was money. The only thing he was getting hurt from was money.
Yeah.
Why else would he fucking do it?
Yeah. So you support sexual abuse? I got it. So do you have daughters?
Never said that.
Do you have daughters?
I said that. Hold on. Have I?
No,
Have I said?
I don't care if you said it or not. I'm saying you do. Do you have daughters? Do you have daughters?
Is this how you act?
Yes, this is my life. If you don't like it, you can go cry somewhere else. Do you have daughters?
I don't have any kids.
You don't have any kids? Do you have? Are you married or have a girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend, but no, I've never been married.
What if your girlfriend said, "Hey, hon, 10 years ago, I was found, I was sexually assaulted by a man." Do you believe her?
Uh, yeah, but she's gonna say more than that. She's gonna.
Why does she have to say more than that?
Well, and then her family can even verify it too.
So so her family has to verify it first. You waited about 5 seconds before you answered that, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. You did wait. Everybody in the chat saying that you waited. There was a pause. Everybody's talking about it right now.
Here, my girlfriend did ask. My girlfriend did say that to me before it happened to her. She was 5. I asked her if the guy was, charged criminally and everything, and she said no, she didn't tell. But yeah, I believe her.
Why didn't she? So that happened to her?
Yes.
So you're okay. Just so I get this straight, you're with a woman that this happened to, and you voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Do you see? She voted for him too. That's even worse. That's even worse. She's actually a bigger POS than you.
How do you say that? Why do you say?
Because a woman that doesn't believe another woman is a horrible person. That's why.
Oh, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
No.
I agree. It is crazy.
My girlfriend goes off of what she thinks of people, not what other people say about. That's the way that goes.
That's the way that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you believe women?
It all depends.
It all depends. What does it depend on?
I've known people that got lied on and were actually arrested and then found not guilty.
But that's anecdotal.
Huh?
That's anecdotal. That doesn't mean that that's like across the board true. That would be something.
Depends.
What does anecdotal? But you know what anecdotal means, right?
What?
No, I'm asking you.
No. What does it mean?
You don't. You just gave me a piece of anecdotal evidence. You can't prove it, and I can't disprove it because it happened to you individually. So it doesn't mean that that's unilaterally true across the board.
Well, every situation is different.
I agree, but why don't we believe women?
I do believe in certain thing. If I believe it is true, it's true. That's just the way it is. If a woman's walking around talking shit on you, I'm not gonna believe it until I know you.
So you have to know the person.
Well,
I didn't know E. Jean Carroll, but I didn't know E. Jean Carroll, but I believed her
in any context.
in any context.
Yeah.
Why do you have to know the person to believe them?
Because I judge you off your character. That's all.
So, well, you didn't judge Donald Trump off his character for sexually abusing the woman. No, You didn't judge Donald Trump on his character for sexual. You didn't vote. You voted for Donald Trump, so you didn't judge him on his character. You voted for him anyway.
No, I like this character. Plus, it's
You
politics.
you
It's,
like
it's
sexual. So you like sexual abuse of women. Then
it's
you.
more about policies and stuff.
Oh, so so as long as he can, you think he runs the country okay? His moral character is not. His moral character is okay.
Really bad, do you?
Do I think his moral character is really bad? Yes, 100%. He's a terrible person.
Why? Then why?
Because he was found civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman for starters.
That doesn't mean
He cheated on all of his wives. He cheated on all of his wives.
How long ago was this?
It doesn't matter how long ago it was. It's irrelevant. The time frame is irrelevant.
Not true.
It is. It's irrelevant.
So
You don't get a pass. You don't get a pass on sexual abuse. I don't care if it was 50 years ago. It doesn't matter.
Sure it does.
No, why?
Because people change over the
So sexual abuse gets a pass. Got it.
Are you the same person as you were 30 years ago?
No, but I have never sexually abused anybody.
And he was never criminally charged on
Why does he have to be criminally charged for it to be true?
Because it's all hearsay in the goddamn.
It's all hearsay? How do you figure? Does hearsay is hearsay allowed in court?
No, hearsay is.
So then why is it hearsay? Why do you think lawyers go that they raise their hand and go hearsay? Because hearsay is not allowed in court. So you're saying it's hearsay. Hearsay is not allowed in court. So which is
They do it in civil court all the time.
People what?
They do it in civil court all the time.
Hearsay is allowed in civil court. Show me where that's true.
I can't just pull it up and show you.
Why is that?
Because I'm already on my.
So you're making a claim.
That's what hearsay.
What about Trump? What about Trump? Remember when Trump came off the elevator and he was pointing at that 8-year-old girl or 10-year-old girl? He goes, "See that girl over there? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years." What do you think about that?
I think it was a joke.
It was a joke. Is that a joke that you would do?
Well,
No, I don't know. If you right now you said you're 37. So if you see an 8-year-old girl over there and you and your wife are walking, you go, "Hey babe, see that 8-year-old girl over there? In 10 years, I'm going to be dating her." Would that be something that you would do?
I think now can I talk?
Answer the question.
It depends.
It depends? What does it depend on?
All right, so my girlfriend has 2 sons, and the one is 11, right? And when he gets older, he's going to get a lot of girls.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, as a 37-year-old man, you're in the mall, and you're with your wife, and even your kids, and you see an 8-year-old girl over there, and you go, "Hey, babe, in 10 years, I'm going to be dating her." Is that something that you would do? Yes or no?
Don't laugh at that, please. You're making me laugh.
Yes or no, would you do that?
Probably not.
Okay, so why is it okay for Trump?
He was just joking. He's older.
How do you know? But you just said you wouldn't do it. But it's okay. You wouldn't joke around like that. But it's okay for Trump to do it.
Older men are a little pervy. You know what I mean?
So that's okay then. They're a little pervy. Oh, I'm 55. I'm not pervy. So that's not true.
He comes from a different time than you do.
He comes from a different. What time is that?
He comes from a time in an era when it was okay to be with underage kids. Not that young, obviously.
What?
Yeah.
He comes from a time when it was okay to be with underage. When has that ever been a thing?
A lot of time in the United States history.
Give me an example.
Well, I can't give you an example offhand, but it wasn't law always.
Mm-hmm. Let's say it wasn't a law. Does that make it okay?
Morals change over time.
Your morals will change.
He grew up in a different time.
He grew up in a different time when it was okay for old men to hit on 10-year-olds. You're saying that was common?
I mean, they would wait a little long.
How long?
Probably about 15, 16.
Well, then 15 or 16 years old, so that makes it okay. So if I went out right now and I have a 15-year-old daughter, and if I said, "Hey, you know, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her. Would that be okay?"
In today's morals, no.
In any morals, in any time, would that ever be okay?
In other countries today, yes, it is
And
okay.
I'm talking about in this country. I'm talking
In this
about
country,
in this country. So why is
in
it
this
okay for
country,
Trump to get away with it?
well, it's just that he grew up in a different time. That's all.
We already covered that.
Yeah.
You already agreed that it's not okay, but you're giving Trump a pass for it.
Well, he grew up in a different time.
We already covered that.
Biden was like walking around.
Why are you doing what about Biden? Why are we doing what about itism? What aboutism?
He did the same thing.
What did
I
he
am
do?
mad
What did
about
give
it.
me an example of what Biden did that's the same?
I mean, he's little girls are scared of him. We've seen the
Get
videos.
what videos? I have a video of Trump kissing a little girl.
Yeah, that's common.
It's common.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to equate your argument to what Biden's doing. Show me proof where little girls are scared of Biden. Show me some proof of that.
Look at the videos, bro.
No, show me if you're making the claim. Show me the video.
How do I do that on TikTok, bro? I don't come on here like that.
Why do you have to pivot? Why do you have to pivot to Biden? What has Biden ever found civilly liable or criminally liable of doing anything sexually or otherwise?
No, but
No, but what? No,
he
but
wasn't
what?
on this planet, bro.
Huh?
He was no longer on this planet, and you guys
He
knew
was
it.
no longer. What do you mean he was no longer on this planet? What does that mean?
He had dementia.
He had
You don't know
dementia. He had
dementia.
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 Trump thought that there was airports at the during the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
You want me to play the clip?
Prove it.
Do you want me to play the
You guys
clip?
won't talk about that.
Do you want me to play the clip? I'm going to play the clip. Hang on. Hang on. All right. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Trump. Oh, shit. Sorry. Trump ran the ramparts, took over the airports. All right, here we go. The Continental Army. Here we go. During the Revolutionary War. Listen to this clip.
I was in the process of getting a loan. No other bank would work with me just because of my credit score.
In June of 1775, the Continental Congress created a unified army out of the revolutionary forces encamped around Boston and New York, and named after the great George Washington, Commander-in-Chief. The Continental Army suffered a bitter winter of Valley Forge, found glory across the waters of the Delaware, and seized victory from Cornwallis of Yorktown. Our army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
It took over the airports during the Revolutionary War. Were planes flying during the Revolutionary War? That's what he just said. They took over the airports. Josh. Eartha Josh. They took over the airports. They rammed the ramparts. Nobody ever saw anything like it. It's a beautiful thing. He ran. He ran. Oh, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Why do they always run? Why do they always run? Oh shit, people. Oh shit, people. All right. I got to get off here a little bit. I got to eat something because I got to go work out and then I'm going to go, excuse me, do some gunny in the wild. Again, support links in the bio, merch, all that kind of good stuff. If you want to support the gas fund for Gunny in the Wild in Florida, that stuff is in there too. We gotta get hot on these lives. I'm gonna get some more Trump supporters up here, so I'm gonna be doing this again tonight. But I appreciate all the support in the live. If you buy merch or anything, make sure that when you get it, you send me a picture so I can build a video for that as well. Stookies, I'm planning on coming to Florida on the 16th, but I'm trying to, that's why I'm doing these live and stuff so I can get some money to help cover some of the costs of that. So I'm not independently wealthy, so this is a crowd-funded platform. So whatever you guys donate helps go to that cause. But right now, tentatively on the 16th of April is when I'm going to Florida. So anyway, shirts, merch, all that kind of good stuff. You can support that way, or you can do Cash App, Venmo. Again, it's all greatly appreciated. Super chats, all that kind of stuff in the live. But I'll be back on later this evening, guys. Everybody have enjoyed the rest of your afternoon. Cape Coral is the plan. So if you can donate, man, there's also a GoFundMe. I'm trying to raise about $1,500 for the trip to Florida. So like if 1,000 people donated a $1, like we would get there. So if you guys can do it, great. But I know it's tough for everybody. So if you can't, it's no big deal. But anyway, it's up there if you guys can do it. But anyway, I'll see you guys tonight. Everybody enjoy the rest of your afternoon.